Howdy folks, and welcome back to Hilda. Today we're going to be finishing up the first season of the show with episode lucky number 13, titled The Black Hound. And the last episode did a really good job of teeing us up for this finale. We have most of our main gang all together. Hilda, David, and Frida have been cornered in the woods by the titular Black Hound, and I'm interested to see how this confrontation gets stretched out for a full episode length, seeing as how you'd think being cornered with the beast like right up on you that it would, the confrontation would happen right then. I don't know. I'm really curious to see how this episode plays out. One grievance I have is I really wish that Alpha came with them. Oh, I very much would like to go camping with you, Hilda. And he could be there. He's tiny. He can fit in somebody's pocket. The fact that he's not there makes me a little bit sad because he's been such an important, almost always there side character throughout this whole season, has had a couple episodes pretty much just dedicated to him straight up, and he's not here. That makes me kind of sad. Maybe somehow he'll show up, but I don't know, I guess we'll just wait and see. But the biggest thing, my biggest called shot, I went all the way back to episode 3, and I looked again at the little flash of Hilda's mom, Joanna, being beastly looking for a brief moment in that episode. She looks a little houndish. I mean, obviously she's standing on 2 legs and has her arms stretched out as she's opening up the little blanket fort that Hilda made. But she does look a little houndy, I gotta say. I don't know if that's just copium from my end, but I just really want her to be a werewolf somehow and her to be the Black Hound. Please, I need this Oracle moment. I've fallen flat on some of the more recent episodes, so I need this one. I need this called shot to come through. My family's depending on it. But hey, I'm just really excited to watch, and I'm super stoked to be through this first season. Well, after this episode, I'm super stoked to be through the first season. I'm not at that point where I'm super depressed yet, knowing that the series is coming to a close, because I have a lot more to go. I have 2 full seasons and a movie still after this. So lots more Hilda to come. So as I scooch over into position, I would like to say, please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're watching this and like Hilda, want to see more reactions, so that you know when those reactions come out. Spoilers, it's every week. But hey, subscribe to the channel. I love watching numbers go up. Leave a like on this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think of this episode, of the first season as a whole, fake spoilers for what lies beyond, and just in general, how am I doing? I like to check in every now and again. Am I doing a good job reacting to the show that you and now I love? I'd like to think I'm doing okay. I'm a little hit or miss with picking up on some of the big overall themes, but at the end of the day, I'm just here to watch a cartoon and have a really good time. Hey, I'm super excited to see how this one ends. If you want to see this or any other Hilda episode uncut and early, I was like 2 weeks ahead, and now I'm back to about 1. Gonna try to get back a little further ahead, but head over to patreon.com/HeyTallman. You can get these, pretty much the day after I record them. They go up there fully uncut, like I said. So it's a great way to support the channel and get just a little extra content without any of the editing involved. But now, with all that out the way, let us finally get started with Hilda, Season 1 Finale, Episode 13, The Black Hound, starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. Do we get the intro in this episode? We do get the intro in this episode. Here I was thinking maybe they'd skip it completely here, seeing as how the precarious situation that we were left off on. Also, I'm really curious as to whether or not Season 2... I'm assuming Season 2 is going to have a different intro. So I'm preemptively really excited to see that, because everything in this intro is so tied in with Season 1. Ooh, that's a really cool shot. The hound standing over the car. Joanna's car. I see you. And she did have glowing eyes in that little picture.
Whoa.
Come on.
You're not a crazy rumor after all. You're real.
Oh, she's so excited for it to be real. God, that is a big hound, though. Even the Mara are terrified.
Last to join, first to get eaten. What?
Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. Kelly was not your true friend.
Freedom!
Oh, they just dipped straight up. Good doggy. I like your conditioner. I If I remember to later, I got a story to tell about when someone told me my hair smelled good, and it was really weird. But I'm gonna let this play out for right now.
Let's feed him! Feed him what?
Jorts!
Don't say us.
Thieves!
Yes, the Jorts! Return of the Jorts! Jorts do save the day.
Come on!
Oh, I'm so happy. You know, they have still not said the word Jorts out loud
We need to get everyone out of here.
in the show. I just really want to hear Hilda say the word Jorts. Ooh, they got like
Attention, Sparrow Scouts.
storm sirens.
Unexpected, wildlife situation.
That kid's eating Jorts too. Yo, everyone's fucking crazy about Jorts.
Here, let me help you.
I've got it.
Ooh, David.
You were right, you know?
About what?
I should have cleaned my own flippin' room.
I wish I could have spoken up to those Mara the way you did.
Oh yeah, that felt pretty
Damn,
good.
David really did tell them off in the last one,
Almost got
right?
eaten by a giant hound.
I'm sorry. I've been acting like an idiot.
Would you finish packing this, please? I'll be right back.
I thought Hilda was gonna say, yes, you have.
Leave him out there all alone with the black hound. He could
Oh
get
yeah,
eaten.
Todd
So
too.
out of the loop.
You will stay here and pack up your gear this instant, or you will not be allowed to come on future camping trips.
Well, but if I get my camping badge for this one, I don't need to come on future camping trips. Loophole.
Mum's here.
She's been here all
Parents don't
along.
know I'm out here.
She was the hound.
Could you give me a lift?
Of
Aw.
course.
No, you've been a real bitch to me. Nah, that's not the Hilda we know and love.
I'm just so relieved that everybody's safe.
From me.
Buddy.
What?
Nothing.
You've earned plenty of other badges this year.
Huh?
Didn't Hilda say in the last episode that she hadn't really earned any badges?
This is
Oh,
Tonto.
okay.
He's Anissa?
Yes, and he was thrown out of his house.
She
by
knows what Anissa
mistake.
is.
You're sure he didn't do something bad?
I'm sure. Trust me. He.
Hilda, I trust you.
Also, I kicked him out of my own house.
So, does that mean you'll help me look for him?
Yes, I'm in. See you tomorrow?
See
Aw.
you tomorrow.
Do you even have a single badge?
No.
Yeah.
Then I have the perfect plan to get you one.
Oh. The repairing a friendship badge. I'm gonna just pause right here real quick. I was gonna say that it seemed a little quick for this to be wrapped up, the whole Frida and Hilda thing, but you know, on one hand, when your supposed new friends literally shoves you in front of a beast that you're assuming is going to eat you and then doesn't, you know, that kind of sets your perspectives in line pretty damn quick, if I do say so myself. Also, while I'm paused here, I know the moment has probably passed, but when that beast like sniffed Frida's hair, a long time ago, I had hair that was like about this long, past my shoulder, a wild mane, basically. And I went to a concert. It was a bit of a heavier band. Might be a little cringe by today's standards, but it was a big lineup of bands. But the two kind of headliners were Avenged Sevenfold and Disturbed. I really want to see Avenged Sevenfold because Mike Portnoy, one of my favorite drummers, I'm sure I've worn a Dream Theater shirt on one of these before, was playing with them at the time. So he was touring with them, and I really wanted to see him with them. And I like both bands well enough. But you know, you get into it and stuff. I was out there and I was, headbanging a little bit. My hair was super long at the time, so it was flailing about. And towards the end of the show, this woman standing next to me just kind of leans over and goes, "Your hair smells good." And then just like walked away and like left. And it was the weirdest, most bizarre thing anyone has said to me in public. I was just like, I don't know how to take this. It was, thankfully it was at the very end of the show. So it wasn't like I had to sit there and think like, okay, wait, is she watching me from somewhere? Like, and I'm glad she kind of walked away because it was like, I could process it without having to be like, thanks. But it was, I had to say that when I mentioned about the sniffing of hair. I will not make a Joe Biden joke or reference here. My story stands for itself. Let us continue. Oh, also because I never plugged my tea, I have peppermint tea in just a normal ass white mug right here. I haven't taken a single sip. It still feels like it's very, very hot, but I need to get that out there. Now let's continue.
Stick to the busy streets. You may end up with even more badges than I earned my first year.
Maybe.
I also didn't turn any my first year. What? Oh.
Hey, who are those guys?
Ooh.
Safety patrol.
You
What's
know,
they going to do to it when they find it?
shoot it dead. You can't shoot my mom. Twig has growled mostly at things that are magical in nature. Twig hasn't really growled at people, right? I mean, I understand. Uh-oh.
Oh, you're not dead.
Oh.
Why are you dressed like a Sparrow Scout?
Because I am a Sparrow Scout.
Damn, got her.
Good. I've got a donation. You're being really generous.
Mom?
No, not my fluff bun.
Nope, your mom donated. No take backsies.
I mean, I don't care.
Aw, look at Frida.
Keep him.
Still being good, even though she was a complete bitch
It's
to
never
her.
a good idea to throw away your real friends.
Oh, ouch.
Tontu, are you in there?
She's just checking. Oh no, the black cat. The sequel to the Black Hound.
Twig?
Oh,
Tontu!
there it goes.
Hilda! It's Tontu!
I already feel like we've seen a lot more like NPCs that we haven't really seen.
Tontu!
Lots of adults and mums and
Yes,
stuff.
that's me.
Oh?
No, it's not.
We're all called Tontu.
Oh no.
That's confusing, but good to know.
I thought he was doing an identity
You're out here
theft.
anyway.
Nissa are being banished all over town.
Do you know why you're all being banished?
We don't talk to each other, you know.
Also, my name is
Nissa's don't
Tontu.
enjoy each other's
I'm
company.
Tontu as well.
Yep.
I was kicked out.
I'm Tontu.
My houseman threw me out for no reason.
Oh, he looks like Alpha a little
Afraid.
bit.
I didn't trash that house.
Isn't there a lot of unused or hidden space outside?
The place of which you speak is vast and cold. Who knows where one would emerge? The Nissa who ventures there is likely never to return.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Or went back to the woods.
Yo, that little
Why are
shuffle
you
he's
so
got.
bothered anyway?
I love it.
He's not your problem.
Also, my name is Tontu, if I didn't mention that before.
Supposed to be at the scout hall right now. Come on, Twig.
Oh, here, just hop into the unused space and hop out the other side and hope that it's closer.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
if you
a
think
little
about it, the
late.
whole world.
Raven Leader just left. We stored for as long as
Oh
we
no.
But
All the space outside
Tontu, right?
in the world
No.
being one giant fake room, basically. That's kind of sick.
Officials say they have reason to believe that 3 people have been eaten by the hound.
Don't need to hear that before bed. Let's focus on something positive, like the badge ceremony tomorrow.
Oh.
Oh, right.
I'm really very proud of you, you know.
I think I'll go to bed now.
Also interesting, just
Oh, Mum is gonna.
to pause real quick before Hilda feels really sorry for herself. I mentioned about, you know, being cornered by the Black Hound and how can we stretch out this confrontation throughout the whole length of the episode. Oops, they didn't. They're not trying to. We have not seen the Black Hound since the first like minute of the episode, and here we are several minutes later. The day was literally saved by Jorts. I'm assuming that's not the end. I'm still really holding on to hope that it's Hilda's mom, and I want that to be the case. I don't typically pop off too hard in reactions, but if that happens, you're gonna hear me hooting and hollering like crazy, man. And if it's not, I'm gonna be a sad little boy.
And today I blew my last chance at a badge because I was so busy looking for Tontu.
Oh, were those the tide mice down at the foot of her bed?
And we can add in additional clauses that address hidden resentment.
Also talking about characters with struts.
It's very simple, really.
Also, hi, Alpha. Glad you're here.
Thus, we arrive at my own feelings of disappointment.
That's how I'm gonna feel if it's not her mom.
My guess is that thing is actually a barghest.
Go check on your mom.
A kind of wild giant dog. Though what it's doing in Trollberg is a mystery. Barghests usually live deep in the mountains.
Okay.
Then I'll go straight to Scout Hall after my client meeting. I am so excited.
Oh, man. Yeah.
See you at the badge ceremony.
Duck.
Yellow
Oh.
duck, yellow house.
Duck pond. Whom's house is it?
Hello?
Oh,
Sorry, I already gave my donation to some Sparrow Scouts just the other day.
Oh no.
it's just a person.
It's not that. Didn't miss it.
Very kind of boring
Of
looking
course,
person.
dear. Not anymore, though. There was the most dreadful racket, like someone was smashing up my kitchen. I came down to see what was going on, and there he was. He'd ransacked the old place.
He
looking
did
for
say he
something
was
to
framed,
steal.
right?
Tontu!
Oh,
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm Tonto.
I've been so worried.
Can't believe your mom let you go out on your own with that monster on the loose.
Can you
It's not
unbanish a
upset,
Nissa?
It's a barghest. And Mum thinks I'm getting.
Or are they all just gonna swap houses and all live in everyone
myself to
else's
tell her that
homes?
I'm not getting any.
She's lying. I'm completely innocent.
Yeah?
I know you're.
I'm kind of
capable
starting to
it.
believe it.
Every Nissa says the same thing.
But they're all probably lying.
They all told you that their names were Tonto as well, right? Well, that was also a lie.
Listen, why don't you check this place out? The scout hall must have loads of nowhere space, right?
Also, they probably have a Nissa, right?
Up next, Frida.
Just like rapid firing.
3 helpful and friendly badge.
She talked about that, the level
Stonework
3
and
helpful
young
badge.
entrepreneur badges.
When she helped Hilda when she was new.
That's very next, David, for his fundraising and
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and also his friend to insects
Oh, no.
badge.
Oh, friend to insects. That's awesome.
There's a bug on your head.
Tonto?
We've got to go now.
He's the one. Everyone says he... Oh, okay, there he goes. All right, well, damn. I guess my theory was completely wrong then. Oh, is that how... They mentioned the Black Hound being lost somewhere. Did it get pulled into the blind eternities of the outside room and then ended up here? Where are they? Or they're going from house to house? Oh, it can just go in by itself. The book.
Frida's lost book.
Well, that resolved itself. I forgot about that book. She holds it out to defend herself, and it just like rips it to shreds.
This is Frida's room.
Come on. Get here.
Wait. This is my house.
Actually, it's my house.
Oh. Also, my name is Tonto. Oh, what?
Jelly bean?
Jelly bean? Oh, its eyes aren't glowing anymore.
Jelly bean! I found him a long time ago when I was little.
Aw.
He was lost. I did what Nissas do with lost things and took him home.
He ate people, didn't he?
Yes, 3 at last count.
Ugh. Oh no, it's literally gonna do it. They just dip.
I guess he sort of ate them.
Hilda! Oh.
All right, her mom's not a werewolf. I like air conditioner too.
Every time he goes through a Nissa's nest, he's so massive, he takes everything with him.
Oh,
And then
okay.
he trashes whatever room he happens to arrive in.
Clifford the big black dog. Uh-oh.
What's that?
They're after Hilda's mom's secret meth lab she's got in the basement. Oh, the
The
hunters.
men looking for the hound.
You have to get rid of them.
Hilda, maybe it's best if we just...
Mom, no!
Put down the black hound? Put down Jelly Bean? I hope... Oh, no. Went outside. Oh, I'm so scared. I earned my friend to the... Oh, okay. Here's where that comes in.
Seatbelts.
The hound standing over Joanna's car. It makes sense now. Oh, in the car. Oh, my gosh. Oh, look at Jelly Bean.
Tonto, quick, take my hand. Whoa,
Okay,
I know what
Tonto.
you're thinking. It's too dangerous.
Oh. Oh, is this the what they were talking about? The kind of blind eternities of the world itself, right?
What on earth just happened?
That place is the place we never go to.
Where are the others?
We got separated.
Oh,
They
no.
could be thousands of miles away right now. Oh.
They're just back at Hilda's house. It's like so kind of warped back here.
I already know that you're the kindest, bravest, most selfless girl it is possible to be. You don't have to prove anything.
But I really wish you had some badges though.
No marshmallows for you. Lots of
oh.
marshmallows for you.
This report
Tonto gets
will
to live
set off
here.
a golden age of elf exploration. Just think of all the missing
What was that? I
pieces
loved
we are
that.
all in to know.
The way he looked when he went was so good. Oh, we
I'll get some
fixed
biscuits and dragon panic.
just about everything.
Is that a kind of a badge?
Find a reason for this not to be on my arm before the next Sparrow Scout.
Oh no.
We could pay a visit to the Lindworm and have it lightly scorched.
References to like everything they did this season. Oh, if they... Oh, they haven't signed the paperwork. If they come across the remains of Hilda's like old cabin and live there... Woodman.
This was once a cozy little house. The girl who lived here befriended a giant.
I guess she learned her lesson.
Not likely. Odds are, she'd do it again.
Yep. Aw, caca! There he is. Aw, that was such a good little ending right there. Oh man, I loved that. That was so good. Let's see. Oh god, I feel like there's so many things I want to say. Just little tiny things. First of all, the overall kind of themes of the season. I mentioned that I've been not the best at picking up on kind of the overall themes, but I think I kind of nailed it a couple episodes ago when it was the Hilda out in the wilderness kind of thing, when she got separated from everybody after the weather episode. And I mentioned, like, even before that episode started, I said, oh, Hilda's now in the place that used to be her home, but is no longer her home. She's gonna have to grapple with that, right? So there was a whole kind of thing about finding your home and the people you belong with, right? There's a lot of that. Alpha staying with Hilda and Joanna. Hilda finding her new set of friends, her sort of found family, as it were. David and Frida, that, you know, they kind of mended everything by the end. Also, shout outs to finding her book amidst all that. Like, nice. Glad we wrapped that up. Oh man, it was just nice. But finally, you know, the ultimate thing here, the Nissas who make their homes in other people's homes, and they've all been kicked out and everything. And now the one that was living in Hilda's new home found their way to Hilda's old home and presumably are gonna stay there. I think that's super nice. I mentioned in the cabin in the woods episode, the house in the woods episode, that I was like, oh, what is the forest giant gonna come by and step on that one and kind of break that one? So I had the stepped on house kind of in there. At least I called that right before it happened here, that they were gonna come across Hilda's destroyed ass house. But oh man, I just love how everything wrapped up all neatly at the end. She befriended a giant, and the woodman saying, nope, she'd do it again in a heartbeat. And isn't that just Hilda? She might not have any badges to prove that she's a friend to animals, magical creatures, or, you know, anything really. I'm kind of shocked she didn't even earn one amidst all that. But, you know, we saw all her adventures. We saw how much good she actually did. She doesn't need the badges as validation. We, as the audience, get that through watching this show. That was just such a nice, lovely little wrap up to the season. I cannot wait to see what happens next in this show. I see when I pull it up on Netflix, little flashes of other stuff play or little banner images for other seasons kind of pop up sometimes. I saw Hilda like sword fighting with somebody, and I'm like, whoa, that's a completely different vibe from anything we've gotten in this whole first season. What else did I see? I saw something else, and I'm just like, what is this? Oh yeah, they were whitewater rafting with like a fish person, like a merfolk kind of person. So I don't know, lots more adventures waiting for us, and I'm just so excited. We're about a third of the way done. We've got 2 more seasons and a film, like I said, and this has been just a wonderful ride so far. Great recommendations. I'm glad so many people voted for this in the polls. Said, oh, please do Hilda. It's such a good show. I love Hilda. Like, please do this show. It's so nice. It's so lovely. And I am enjoying it so damn much, y'all. It's a good one. It's so much different from pretty much anything else I've watched. But it's good. I can't reiterate and repeat enough how much I'm enjoying watching this. It's good. So I'm going to stop talking about it because I'm just going to repeat the words. It's good. I like it. It makes me happy, kind of in that order ad nauseum, right? But what did you think of this finale of this first season? Like I said, give me some fake spoilers for seasons 2 and 3 before. Also, without spoiling anything, let me know kind of your season ranking as it were. Like you know, with Infinity Train, people are like, oh, just wait till you get to season 3, it's the best one, and all this stuff. And so it's interesting to hear what people's kind of perceptions of these seasons are, seeing as how this first one kind of wrapped up so neatly, so nicely. I'm hoping that seasons 2 and 3 will kind of do the same thing as well. Like, you know, have kind of running plot threads that kind of all tie together at the end, leave us satisfied by the end of each individual season. Because, you know, in the world of Netflix, who knows how many seasons you're actually going to get. But yeah, I'm curious to hear if people say like, oh, season 2 is the best, or it just keeps getting better, like all the way up through the end. Let me know what you think of that, without giving any spoilers or plot details. I'm really curious to hear what the kind of perception of these are as I kind of move forward, now that I've gotten a taste of what the show is like, and a full season therein. But hey, starting up season 2 next week, so come back for that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like I said, so you see when that goes up. Spoilers, it's a week from today as you're seeing this. But hey, thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to dive into season 2, and I'll catch you next time with some more Hilda. Take it easy, everybody.